And welcome back to Yahoo Finance on the Move. So, do you have an Android phone? Do you want to go to an iPhone? Some people may want to make that switch. Dan Halley has our tech support update for you. And I guess for some people, I mean, I've got a brother who refuses to use an iPhone, yet most Americans, at least Apple has the majority of the market, right?
Yeah, Apple does have a slim majority of the market in the US. Worldwide, Android actually has the majority. But if you're an Android user and you're looking to change over to Apple, especially with the new iPhones coming out in short order, there's actually a very easy way to do it. It used to be this whole rigmarole where you had to sign into millions of different apps and try to get everything transferred. But believe it or not, Apple has an Android app designed specifically to make you transfer from Android to iOS. And it's literally called Move to iOS. And I have it right here. I don't know if you can see right there. It's just an Android app. So what you're going to do is you're going to download this app on your Android phone that you want to switch to iOS. You're going to make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, download the app, and then turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Don't use any other apps while you're doing this transfer process. Otherwise, it's not going to work properly. Now, you're going to hit continue once you download this, and it's going to ask you for a whole bunch of different options. Do you want to confirm to allow the app to access your contacts, your calendar, your photos, your files? Hit yes to all of those. I know it sounds creepy, but this is how it's going to be able to transfer everything to your iPhone. It's going to happen remotely. So walk through that. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you start to see 6 digits pop up on your phone. Now, that's basically your cue to go pick up your iPhone that you have. This is a new iPhone that you're going to be taking out of the box. Don't do this with an iPhone that already has, a profile on it or something. Take it out of the box. Walk through that initial setup process where you say, your language, your location, set up Wi-Fi, set up your Touch ID, your Face ID, and a passcode. Now, once you get to that, it's going to ask you how you want to move your data. And there should be an option there to move from Android. So you're going to tap that, and it's basically going to say, obviously, you have the Move to iOS app on your Android phone. Let's set that up. So you'll go through a few options there, and then it's going to hit you with those 6 digits that you would see on your Android phone. Enter that or vice versa. You'll get 6 digits on your iPhone, and then on your Android phone, you're going to enter those 6 digits. The phones then will actually connect over Wi-Fi. And then on your Android phone, it's going to ask you if you want to transfer X, Y, Z, your photos, your files, your calendar, your contacts. Hit yes to all of that as long as you want to transfer it all. If you don't want to bring your calendar over, no big deal. And then it'll start to do the transfer process. Now, this means that in a little bit, you'll be able to get access to all of that on your iPhone. There are some caveats, though. My Siri decided to start talking to me. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to pick up your iPhone, once that app's finished transferring, finish the standard setup process, and then look at your photos. That should indicate that everything has started to move over because your photos from your Android phone will be there. Ditto your contacts. There are those caveats, though, and that's that if there's any apps that you specifically purchased through Android, you're not going to be able to get them on iOS. You're going to have to repurchase them for iOS because they just don't transfer. Free apps probably transferred over, but if they didn't, you could just download them for free again. If you're an Android user and you're worried about what are you going to do with your old Android apps, well, it's no big deal because you can just sign into them. Apple has them all available through the Apple App Store. You can't do the same thing in reverse, though. Apple doesn't make its apps available through Google Store. So once you get your app set up and you're logged in, you should be good to go, no problem, and start using the iOS ecosystem like the majority of Americans do right now.
Holy!
Yes.
Thank you for that. Can Android sabotage this process?
They could, but that would be a big, big problem for them. I think that if they did that, they would just be kind of bringing in antitrust issues, and there would be data portability problems, which we're supposed to have now. You're supposed to be able to move your data through different services and devices. So I don't think they're willing to do that. There's also a reverse app where you can move to Android on iOS. So it's not as though it's just a Google thing and where Apple kind of wormed its way in and managed to get people to flood over. There's 2 ways you can do it. And you can also physically plug your phone in, your old Android phone, into your iOS device and vice versa to do a change. But this is the easiest way to go. So I think that, if you're thinking about switching either way, do this. But really with the new iPhones coming and 5G, and it's supposed to be a big brouhaha, you're going to probably want to do Android to iOS.